Good morning, everybody. Out of town for business. And I'm definitely out of town. We're in Phoenix today, heading up to Steamboat Springs, Colorado, where it's snowing.
Glendale Airport information, India, 1448 Zulu. Question for a large crane on the northwest side of the departure end of runway 1. Advisories, Luke Tower and Luke.
Ground, good morning. Falcon November 918, Mike Juliet with India looking for a clearance to Hotel Delta November.
Falcon, is that 9018 Mike Juliet?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Falcon 9018 Mike Juliet, ground clearance is on request. I'll call you back when I have it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
This is not going to go well.
This week I thought I'd focus on approaches. I don't have enough time in one vlog to explain all the details, but we'll hit the high points.
7 Delta, turn left, heading 290.
No, those aren't our guns. That's the horizontal stabilizer adjusting for a reduction in speed, or trim. I'll talk about this in a future vlog. If you've ever been on a flight in the clouds and wondered how pilots always seem to find the runway, the answer is luck. Instrument approaches. An instrument approach is a detailed procedure tested and published by the authorities guiding an airplane from its cruise altitude through any meteorological obstructions to a height by which the pilots can see the runway and eventually land. The broad concept is pretty simple. You fly the airplane on the path described in the procedure. At a certain point, also described in the procedure, you begin a descent to minimum altitude. These minimum altitudes are called minimums.
Approaching minimum.
At minimums, you either see the runway environment
I got the VASI. I agree, runway's inside.
Minimum.
332 Mike.
and land,
50,
or you see
40,
nothing and go
30,
miss.
20, 10, 5.
The missed approach procedure is also described in the approach. In this case, the missed approach procedure is climb to 13,700, fly direct to Obtu, then on a track of 124 to Tilly and hold. And then you continue to climb in the hold up to 13,700 while you figure out what you're going to do next. The more modern aircraft have some tools that help in finding that elusive runway in the clouds. For instance, the planes I fly have heads-up displays, or HUDs. A HUD allows a pilot to see most of the instrumentation displayed on a piece of glass right in front of his face. This allows you to fly the airplane while still looking outside for the runway environment. The HUD will also draw a little runway where the real one should appear if you break out of the clouds. Earlier, when I was describing the missed approach procedure, I used the words Obtu and Tilly. Obtu and Tilly are points of latitude and longitude that have been assigned a certain name for ease of use, and it seems that some people get creative with them. The Freedom arrival into Washington Reagan Airport uses the points honor, bravery, courage, as well as we will never forget SEPI, or September 11th, always. Although these points are occasionally changed, sometimes you run into some that are just worth mentioning, like this one on our departure from Arizona.
Ultrajet 200, turn right, direct Mr. Bill, that's Mike Romeo Bravo India Lima, then resume on navigation.
Ask her how she says that with a
Right
straight
turn,
face.
direct Mr. Bill, Ultrajet 200.
Falcon 8 Mike Juliet, cleared direct Mr. Bill.
Oh, no!
Then resume on navigation.
Direct Mr. Bill. 8 Mike Juliet.
Thanks, 8 Mike Juliet, that's Mike Romeo Bravo India Lima.
Oh, no!
Yep, Mr. Bill for 8 Mike Juliet.
Hell no, that's just too good. Nitwit and Mr. Bill, back to back. I like it.
Phoenix departure radar contact climb and maintain 6,000.
How did you not go? Oh, no.
Because the thing is, she sounds like she's about 16, and she'd have been like, why does everybody say that?
All right, I would have. I'm just saying.
Oh,
no. Okay, it's been that way for 2 years. The joke's over, guys. Yes, but I've never heard it.
It's hilarious.
Now let's get back to that approach. I'm going to play it again in real time. On the flight from Phoenix, the weather at Hayden kept going from above minimums to below and back again. There was a serious chance we were going to have to miss.
Great, Mike Juliet, cross 3 meter above 10,000, cleared RNAV Yankee runway 10 approach.
Cross left me at above 10,000, cleared for the RNAV Yankee 10 approach for 918 Mike Juliet. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. You're cleared the approach too. 10 set.
Hayden is an uncontrolled airport, meaning they don't have a control tower. One of the requirements is that you get permission to land within 10 minutes of your landing. This is to make sure that all the snowplows are off the runway.
Hayden traffic Falcon 918 Mike Juliet is joining the RNAV 10 approach at Revenue.
918 Mike Juliet, personnel equipment clear the runway.
Thank you, sir. 918 Mike Juliet.
Let's go, let's see, we'll wait, we'll get the gear down now. Let's get it slowed up.
All right, speed checks. Gear selected down. Gears down 3 green.
Down 3 green, no red.
Gears down 3 green, meaning that all 3 landing gear came down and are locked and are not indicating any problems with a red flag.
Hayden traffic Falcon 918 Mike Juliet. It's 5 mile final for 10 Hayden.
918 Mike Juliet, runway lights full intensity.
Thank you, sir.
1,000.
Your 1,000 of minimums.
That checks.
Get it.
There's 300 minimums.
Checks. Engines are off.
Okay. 200. Runways or approach lights.
Approach lights continuing.
Now, because this was taken with a GoPro, it's hard to see when the approach lights actually appear on the horizon.
I got the VASI.
I agree, runways in sight.
All right, autopilot's coming
500.
on. Yeah,
Autopilot,
autothrottles are
auto
coming on.
throttle.
Alright. Configuration
Approaching
checks.
minimums.
You are cleared to land.
Minimums.
332 Mike Tango, never center advisor. Roger. Advising you have the
300.
weather at Hayden. What approach you'd like? Current NOTAMs are available.
200.
There's ref.
50.
Power's up a little.
40.
Mike Tango, Roger.
30.
Be advised the glide path is
20.
out of service.
10. 5.
AB2. Trans. Deployed. 100 knots. There's 90. 80. 70.
You got the yoke.
I've got the yoke. 60.
The runway was a little hard to spot because it was covered in snow and it blended in with the surroundings.
At center Falcon 918 Mike Juliet, we're on the ground. We can cancel.
Great, Mike Juliet, IFR cancellation received. Squawk standby, and that was braking action.
As we roll out, you'll hear the controller ask how our braking action was. Meaning, how would you rate how slippery the runway was?
Braking action be fair, and we broke out about 300 above minimums.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, taxiways are extremely slippery.
And after all that effort, we still ended up having to de-ice before heading to Chicago. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see here, don't forget to subscribe or hit like. And until next time...